Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum as Shreveport Mudbugs hockey is on the air. And tonight they will conclude this two-game series against the Amarillo Bulls and be their last contest before the Christmas weekend, which will be off for Bugs hockey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. The Mudbugs were able to scratch and claw, so to speak, to get 1 point last night, but they fell short in the shootout. 3-2, and it was a game really where the Mudbugs had to be lucky. They just got 1 point. It was a struggling start, and it had a lot of waves and a lot of vicious waves and a roller coaster. The Mudbugs kind of rode in the second and third period after that problematic first. They were outshot 15-5 after one. Then they outshot Amarillo 9-2, and that third period really just kind of, it didn't really feel like the Mudbugs really were at all in sync. Of course, the absence the first game without Austin Brimmer was a big blow, and you can sense the mojo was a little bit different. Of course, the Mudbugs 0 for 4 on the power play, and it didn't get any better without Brimmer, who was one of the big clogs in front on that man advantage. The two goals were scored by Billy Fetchko. He had a pair, one at 2:44 the second, and then at 17:10 of the third, late in the third period, they were able to tie the game up, and that's obviously big news for the Mudbugs because they were able to at least get 1 point. But really, 4-on-3 overtime on a too many men on the ice call against Amarillo late in that overtime session. The Mudbugs couldn't even get a shot on net, and I know that they had a long video session this morning. They did not skate this morning. I was a little surprised. Usually they skate sometimes on Saturdays at home. They did not. They elected not to, and there was a reason behind that. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant and get his thoughts on last night's game as well. The Mudbugs sit in second place in the South Division at 18 points. They're 8-1-2. When I say and 2, it's overtime and shootout losses. I combine them, something you see in the NHL.com standings. It'll actually list them. Each column. I just don't want to say 8-1-1-1. I just want to go 8-1-2. They're in second place. They're 9 points behind Lone Star, but they have 7 games in hand on Lone Star. That's quite an amount of games for Shreveport to make up and gain some considerable ground. The Jackalopes, who beat Lone Star last night, they shut them out 2-0. They're at 14 points, 6-5-2, playing better hockey after a tough weekend last weekend against Shreveport. Then the Warriors in the fourth and final playoff spot at 10 points. Then the Bulls coming off the win. They're 1 point out of a playoff spot at 9 points. And New Mexico just absolutely struggling right now. They're 0-8-1 in their last 9, and they sit in the bottom of the barrel with 5 points. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant after these messages. It is the Mudbugs and the Bulls, game 2 of this two-game series coming your way. This is the Landers pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron as the Mudbugs take on the Bulls in Game 2 of this two-game series. And Coach, last night was it squandered opportunities in the game? Obviously, you had 2 power plays in the first. It felt like maybe another slow start for the team. What was your impression?
Well, I mean, I think it was our third straight game going into overtime, and I guess it's hopefully our guys are going to learn that, we have to play 60 minutes. And I feel like in the last 3 games we haven't played a full 60 minutes. And like you said, the specialty teams, I think, were the difference in the game last night against Amarillo. They have a really good power play, and they got 2 power play goals, and we were 0 for 4 on our power play. So I think really that was the difference. And we scored 2 even strength goals. So, guys have to play 60 minutes.
I wanted to ask you about Billy Fetchko. He obviously found a lot of chemistry with Austin Brimmer, and then with the absence of Brimmer, he comes out, scores a couple of nice goals for him. That's obviously big for him to give the team that lift when you're kind of looking for goals here. That's something that you guys didn't have a problem with earlier in the year. Now it's kind of like a little bit of a dry spell right now.
Yeah, well, I think, with Billy, he's been playing well, and he's had a good season so far, and, he's actually taking care of his D zone, and he's being, I know it's a cliche, but a 200-foot player, and Billy's got a pro shot. So we always recommend him to shoot, and he had a beautiful goal last night, the first one, and, and we moved him on a different line because Brimmer was out. We wanted to see, let's start mixing the lines a little bit to start seeing if we get some chemistry with other players, and it worked out. Their line played well last night.
Did the absence of Brimmer kind of hurt that power play attack? Because I know he's one of the big clogs in one of those units.
Yeah, I mean, Brimmer's, he's a typical power forward, and, in our power play stands in front of the net, and he's a big presence, and he's good around the net. I always refer him to Dave Andrzejczyk, but I don't know if fans are going to understand. But, he made a living on scoring goals within 7 feet from the goal crease, and Brimmer has that in him, and he has a good shot, and he has a good physical presence on 5-on-5. So he is missed, but we have the next man up mentality. It's the Mike Tomlin Pittsburgh Steelers next man up mentality, and guys have to step up, and it's a good opportunity for other players.
Speaking of next man up, Matt Vermaelen made his debut last night. I know you guys were high on this young man, and how do you think he played just one game in?
Well, he's probably had some nerves. He hasn't played much this season, so I found he handled himself really well. He did well for us in the PK. He adds some speed and up to our forwards. We were really pleased, and I'm sure he was, trying to play 30 games in one. I mean, because he hasn't played in a while, so I think he's just going to get better and better as the game goes on.
Does Cole Hudson continue to impress you with his calmness? I know he gave up 1 in the first, and it felt like he was terrific though throughout the whole game. Nothing short than what you've expected out of him.
Yeah, he's been like, even if he gets scored on in the first, he stays calm. He knows, hey, I got to make the next save. He made some big saves for us in the first period to keep it 1-0, and carried it throughout the game, and played a great overtime, and shootouts he let in 1 out of 4. So we're going to have to score one if we're going to win. So he did his job. He gave us a chance to win last night.
A win tonight, and you get 3 out of a possible 4 points kind of going into that Christmas break. What do you want to see? What do the Mudbugs need to have to grab the win tonight?
Well, we need to rein in our specialty teams tonight, and we got to stay out of the box because they do have a good power play. And really I think the major focus is us playing 60 minutes, having a good start. I'm not saying to put away teams in the first period, but hey, let's set the tone high, and they got to kind of catch up to us. Instead of, being reactive, we got to be proactive. So I think that's the big message tonight for the boys.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Just like you like it. First for Rocky Russo's Amarillo Bulls assistant coach and director of player personnel, George Lewis IV. At left wing will be number 17, Tyler Sedlak. At center will be number 3, Cooper Fensterstock. And on the right wing will be number 22, Harrison Scott. On defense will be number 25, Greg Yapchen. And number 20, Casey Ripke. Getting the start in nets, he was impressive. He had 24 saves. Will be number 30, Cal Sundquist. And boy, Sundquist was very impressive. Made a couple of big saves. He's 4-2-1 with a 1.74 goals against. And he has one shutout on the young season. The Whataburger starting lineups for Jason Soupy Campbell, Shreveport Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant. At left wing will be number 28, Brent Kiefer. At center will be number 9, Matt Vermaden, the new guy. And on the right wing will be number 7, Connor Gato. On defense will be number 32, Chris Hedden. And number 4, Davis Gockler. Getting the start in nets, boy, he's been terrific all year, will be number 30, Cole Hudson. Hudson 6-0-2 with a 1.58 goals against and a .943 save percentage. He has one shutout on the season as well. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. Mudbugs about to make their way out onto the ice. Gives us a chance to let our Mudbugs fans know that we have holiday skating at George's Pond, including tomorrow night. It'll be from 2 to 4 and 6 to 9. And in the evening time, it'll be a Elf special. We're going to have the movie Elf with Will Ferrell on our big screen so you can skate and watch the movie. I think that's terrific. Nothing better than Elf during the holidays, if you ask me. And I hope everybody is having happy holidays wherever you may be, and happy and safe holidays. Make sure those masks are up. And if you want Mudbugs masks, they are sold at our Swamp Shack. Come on out. If you're at the game, obviously purchase one. Very cheap price. Or during the week, come on out. And Paige Virgo, our director of merchandise, can take care of that just for you. She does a terrific job. Mudbugs a little bit late making their way out onto the ice. We'll just call it fashionably late. Amarillo in their red, white, and blue jerseys with the Bull jersey in front, Bull logo in front. The Mudbugs in their home whites for this evening's contest. Mudbugs coaching staff had a long and lengthy film session this morning dissecting last night's contest where the Mudbugs really felt like they didn't play their best hockey and they were lucky to get away with a point. And really, it seems like Shreveport hasn't played their best brand of hockey at home at all. And it was addressed from Coach Soupy and, of course, Coach Rich and our Director of Player and Development, Mr. Gavin Morgan. And they feel like they have made some corrections and have possibly rectified the situation going into tonight's game, which is a big one, going into the Christmas break. And you have to make sure the guys' minds stay on tonight's game. Obviously, a lot of the guys going home for the holidays, and that's great and all, but you obviously have a lot of business to take care of today. Good crowd on hand. It was a recorded sellout last night, 1,550, which is our COVID-restricted amount that we can allow in. So we're going to call it a COVID-restricted sellout, but a great electricity from the fans last night and the crowd filing in tonight. And the weather was bad all day. It was raining in the morning. It was raining in the afternoon. It stopped around the 5 o'clock hour, and I think that helped fans make that decision to come on out. And we're so glad to have you with us here for Mudbugs Hockey if you're inside the building as well. Now we ask that you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Which will be sung by the very lovely Amber DeFata, who is the lovely daughter of Mudbugs corporate partner Jerry DeFata from DeFata and Associates. You can take a wild guess on who arranged that. Another fantastic rendition from the very lovely Amber DeFata. Mudbugs hopefully trying to get off to a better start. They have not had a good start in their last 3 games. And it comes in front of this loyal Mudbugs fan base that is looking for better things to come. Now, despite the Mudbugs' struggles really at home, they are 7-0-2 in their last 9. They have yet to lose a regulation game in their last 9. Their last regulation loss, and their only regulation loss, was in game number 2 of this young season when the Mudbugs took on the Wichita Falls Wildcats and lost 6-3. This shows you how deep the team is. Now time for the first period, all brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. It'll be Vermaden and Fensterstock for our Landers opening puck drop. Puck is dropped and battled and won there by Fensterstock. Scott now will just slip it into the Mudbug zone to my left, and we're underway. Mudbugs skate from left to right. Heading now to the far half wall. Now played back along the end boards. That's heading behind the cage of Hudson. He's got it now. On over to Gockler. Gockler spinned it back over to Hudson. Hudson just rims it around the far half wall. Puck popped back out to center. Amarillo has it. Now through the middle of the ice off the near side boards. The puck just dumped into the Shreveport zone, and it's the Georgia native Gockler who has the puck. Now to the near side there to Peters. Up ahead there to McCormick. The Cheesehead dropped it back there to Fetchko, but he wasn't there. Turned over. Black now through the slot. Quick shot blocked. Now in front. Another shot gets blocked. And the net comes off its mooring as Black goes right into it. I mentioned Gockler, and I want to wish Miss Heather Gockler a very happy birthday. Celebrating a birthday actually tomorrow, but we will not be able to be on the broadcast tomorrow, so we want to wish Miss Heather Gockler a very happy birthday. We know the Gocklers are tuned tonight. Glad to have, of course, Rachel, Grace, little brother Luke, and of course Mr. Rick, all with us. Now to the far half wall, another shot there, glove save. Made there by Hudson on a shot there by Venegoni from the far side. We miss the Gocklers. We have not seen them yet this season. Saw plenty of them last year. And hopefully we'll see them in the 2021 year. I don't know what's up with me. I'm tripping up over my words. Off the far side, we haven't even got this baby started. Steele now slips it back, turned over. Amarillo's got it now, turned over. Steele's got it. Steele now going to run with it. 3-on-2. He's got Procopio and Weber with him. Gains the blue line from the right side. Thrown across there to Weber. Weber throws one toward the net. Paddle save made there by Sandquist. Now along the end boards behind there was Procopio. Good work there from Weber. Weber now trying to fight it off the boards. Now Steele in there getting a body in front, trying to hold it down low. Mudbugs do a good job there along the far corner. Good physicality now as it keeps getting body bumped around. Taken there now by Bessick. Bessick goes around the near side over to Vlasic. Played up ahead there to Coughlin. Coughlin kind of tumbles down. He was looking for a call. He's lined up with Schmid and Yuri Vazinin. Metcalf now to the far side over to Bunning. Bunning now will just pop it in. Shoved aside there by Sandquist. Now to the far corner it goes. There is Bunning. Bunning trying to grab it and throw it back up top. Oh, hard hit there. Played back out to center now. Heidi will grab it. Heidi in front of the Mudbugs bench on over to Onstadt. Onstadt lets it go there for Bunning, and Bunning will just now knife it in to the Bull zone along the end boards there with Sherino. Now taken there by Amarillo. Loose puck up ahead there to Stapleton. He couldn't handle it. Over to Heidi. Heidi now just throws it back into the Bull zone. Now to the far side, thrown off the stick there of Stapleton, and he'll just trickle it into the Mudbug zone. Wholesale line change for Rocky Russo's club. Heidi's got it along the near side. He celebrated a birthday last night. Now played up ahead into the Amarillo zone. Gato goes chasing after it, lined up with Vermaelen and Kiefer. You see the line shifted up a bit after the absence of Austin Brimmer, and he's expected to be out at least a couple of more weeks. They hope to have him back for the Odessa series, which would be the most optimistic, realistic return. Now to the far half wall, shoved back in behind the cage of Hudson. Heidi's got it off the near side boards now over to Scott. Scott now intercepts it. Scott now behind the cage. Wraparound chance. Save made. Rebound. Score. I believe it's Fensterstock in front who's able to poke it home from the goal mouth, and Amarillo has the early 1-0 lead at 3:05 in. Looks like Fensterstock's going to get the goal, the returning Bull. And for the fourth straight home contest, the Mudbugs have given up the game's first goal. Boy, it did not take Amarillo very much time to get around Hudson and pop one in. And an early 1-0 Amarillo edge. Another shot there from the far corner by Scott is smothered up there by Hudson. Face off in the right wing circle to the left of Hudson. Face off one there by Amarillo, thrown toward the net. It goes into the near corner. Now to the far side it goes. Picked up there by Martino. Martino now will just take it back into the neutral zone, and we got a whistle. It's like we got an interference call. It's going against Amarillo. It's going to be Noah Martino in the box. Noah Marino, rather, in the box. And the Mudbugs will get to work for the first time this evening on the power play. It had many issues last night. They're 1 for their past 21, ranked 13th in the league at 16.3. Amarillo's PK at 13th at the well at 81.5. Metcalf's pass ricocheted all the way down off the stick of Black. Black might have a chance here. Thrown across, and he just missed the short side. Now to the far side, Dorfman has it. Dorfman now lugs it back in. Taken back there by Metcalf. Metcalf loses it, now tries to poke it up ahead. Mudbugs just trying to settle things down. Dorfman now will just slug it back in behind the cage. 1-0 lead for the Bulls from the far half wall. Fetchko. Fensterstocks from Harrison, Scott, and Sedlak at 3:05. Fetchko over to Metcalf. Now thrown across. Backhand shot there by Weber in front. Shoved aside there by Sandquist. Dorfman now played back on to the left point there to Metcalf. Metcalf swings it to Fetchko. Fetchko fires one off the heel of Bessick. Now to the far half wall. Dorfman settled back up top. One-time blast there by Metcalf. Sandquist didn't see it for a second. Now Bunning has it. Bunning now thrown across there to Dorfman at the left point. Dorfman going to get to the far half wall. His pass broken up. Now taken there by Bunting. Bunting waits, tries to slip it in deep. Intercepted. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone as we're down to 45 seconds left on the man advantage. All brought to you by AEP Swepco. Fetchko has it. Loose. Quick shot there. Goes wide. He had a lot of space there. Played back up top. Can Bunning settle it down? He does. Onto the point there to Metcalf to the near circle there to Fetchko. Played back up top to Metcalf. Throws it in front. Tip in front there by Bunting. And it goes wide as it hits the end glass. Played back up top. Good zone time here for Shreveport. Now to the near circle. Now played back up top to Metcalf. One-time blast there by Dorfman. He scores! It might have been tipped in front. I believe Weber tipped it in front from the far side. Power play goal, and we're all tied 1-1. If it's Dorfman, he likes it, he loves it, he wants some more of it. If it's Weber, it's another goal for the fourth-year Mudbug. I thought Weber tipped it. We'll get the official call in just a second. Time of the goal, 5:08 of the first, and we're all tied. Dorfman ripped it, and I believe Weber might have tipped it in, and he's letting the official know that. So a couple of quick ones for both teams. And the Mudbugs, most importantly, get their power play going after a 1-for-21 stretch. We'll get the official call in just a second. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Power play goal, they're going to give it to Weber. It's Weber's fourth from Dorfman and Metcalf on the power play. So it is Weber's fourth. Now thrown through the neutral zone. Weber now able to loft that baby into the far corner. Well, great work from the power play unit that struggled last night. As that puck deflects out of play. Gives us a time to let our fans know that Mudbugs tickets for future games are on sale. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com or tickets.georgespond34.com. The Mudbugs' next contest will be January 8th back here at Georges Pond as the Mudbugs will take on the Wichita Falls Warriors. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Played back up top. Mudbugs pinch the zone. They turn it over. Here's Sherino. Sherino fires one. Pad stop made there by Sandquist. And now behind the cage. Backhand try there by Sherino. He elevated and he went wide with it. Now sticked down at center. That's Sherino. Sherino will just dump it back into the Amarillo zone. Good jump after the goal given up from Shreveport. Now to the far corner. Bunting is there. Now from the far circle. Played back out now as Vlasic. He throws it off the stick of Schmid. Now to the far corner it goes. Scott's got it. Scott now from the point. Thrown back up to Yapchin. Yapchin a shot, and it goes wide and high of Hudson. Now Bunting tried to shove it behind his own net. Now a steal there for Amarillo. And now Heidi around to the far half wall. Bunting goes chasing after it. Good body on from Brazil on his man. That was number 20, Ripke. Puck now ripped to the far half wall. Played back there by Brazil. Brazil to the near corner there to Heidi. And the Georgia natives got it. And whoops, kind of didn't know what he wanted to do with it. And he throws it back to the captain. That's Brazil up ahead there to Kiefer. Kiefer slips it up ahead too far there for Gato to grab. 7 minutes gone by here in the first. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Weber just ties the game up at 5:08 on the power play. Brought to you by AEP Swepco, and we stand at a 1-1 score. Off the near side boards, played up ahead. Here's McCormick. McCormick throws it toward the net. It just missed. Vermaden now has it. Elevator back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf now will settle it in behind the cage of Sandquist. Now intercepted. Amarillo takes it. They'll play it up ahead to center. Intercepted there by Peters, and Peters will just muscle that baby back into the Amarillo zone. 12:25 left here in the first. 1-1 score. Intercepted. Dorfman's got it. Oh, and Dorfman couldn't get around Yapchin's stick, and Yapchin now will just jolt it back into the Mudbug zone. Settled down there by Metcalf, the California native, to the far side there to Steele. Steele now works it up the ice. He's going to go up the middle of the ice now. He'll work it in, shove it on over to his right, Fetchko, and Fetchko will fire it in to the Bulls zone. Slowed down there now by Noah Marino. He works it around the far side boards, played up ahead. Here's Black. Black gains the blue line. He'll work it in now. On to the end boards there. Slowed down there by Venagoni. Hedden's there. Now loose puck thrown through the goal mouth there by Marino. Now to the far half wall. Steele tried to get it out. Quick shot there blocked there by Gockler. Gockler now wants to run with it, and Gockler will love tap this baby in. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy as we're down to 11:30 remaining in the opening frame. Kiss intercepted. Here comes Steele. A quick shot. Save made there by Sandquist point blank. Now ripped in deep there is Procopio. Settled back to Steele. Played back up top to Gockler. Gockler from the right point. Oh, he mishandled it, and it goes right back out to center. Procopio now to the far side there to Hedden. Hedden has it, and Hedden will just hammer it back into the Amarillo zone. Big shout out to the Hedden family. Tuned in tonight from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Intercepted there by Shreveport. Shreveport now on over to Weber. Weber throws it off the right pad of Sandquist. That was a big save there by Sandquist, and a very alert stop there made by him. Played up ahead. Here's Shreveport. Shreveport pivots back up top to Heidi. Heidi tried the old give and go there to Shreveport. Didn't expect it now through the slot. Onstad a shot. He scores! Jacob Onstad might have not got a lot of muster, but he got a lot of knuckle on it, and he's able to knuckle in the goal. It's his third of the year. Mudbugs 2, Amarillo 1. I'm not sure how much of that puck Onstock got toward the net, and it might have had the magic recipe to beat Sandquist, because I think Sandquist was expecting a harder shot than he got. It came at him slow and steady, and it slips past Sandquist, and the Mudbugs have the lead, 2-1. Time of the goal, 9:16 of the first. And that's got to feel good for Onstad. He's been in and out of the lineup, and he makes the most as number 8 ties it early in this first period. Big shout out to the Onstad family. Tuned in tonight from Zeeland, Michigan. Glad to have Mr. and Mrs. Onstad. Of course, little sister Miss Ella and little brother Noah, who's a hockey player himself. Face-off won there by Shreveport, and they'll kiss it off the near side window. 2-1 lead for the Bugs. And now play to the far side. Here comes Scott. Scott, a backhand shot. Paddle save made there by Hudson. Wait a minute. I think they made a mistake on that goal. It should be Onstad's. No, I think they probably screwed that up unless there was a tip in front. So for now, it's Sherino's goal. I thought it was Onstad's through the slot. We'll see if there was a tip in front. But for now, we'll stick to Dawson. Sherino's fourth from Bunning and Onstad at 9:16. Played up ahead there to Bunning. Bunning throws it toward the net. And a left pad stop made there by Sandquist. Now a quick shot. Oh, point-blank save as Vermont threw it toward the net. Vermont, another shot. Another save made there by Sandquist. Thrown in front. Looking for a tip in front. Sandquist under siege. Now behind the cage. Gato in front looking for a one-time centering feed. Gato back up top to Peters. Peters throws it toward the net. Glove down off the ricochet. Did the Mudbugs hold the zone? They did not. And now Kiefer getting roughed up here by Ripke. And we got a break in the action. 9:28 to go here in the first. It's hard, it's rocking, it's fast-paced. It's the Mudbugs 2, the Bulls 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. 2-1 lead for the Bugs. Want to let our fans know if you're looking for a birthday party idea, corporate get-togethers, Christmas parties, or school field trips, come on out to George's Pond. Use the ice. We got some open skating, some private skating as well as private skating parties. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094 or email grace@mudbugshockey.com. Couple of quick strikes from the Mudbugs. One from Weber in front, and I thought Onstad scored the second one. They gave it to Sherino. I'll have to get some clarity on that one. So it's Chirino's fourth for now. Unless my eyes are fooling me. I thought Onstadt was all over that one. Unless they missed that one. Metcalf now just works it in to the Bulls zone. Now to the far side. Thrown back into the neutral zone. Vazanine's got it. And he'll just zip it into the far corner to the left of Hudson. Now behind the cage of Hudson. 2-1 lead for Shreveport. Now along the end boards. Tied up. Dorfman to the far half wall. Good stop job there by McCormick. McCormick just shoves it back over to Metcalf. Metcalf's got it. Good start to this one. Vazanine back up top. Bessick, a shot tipped in front. Oh, he tipped it just wide. That was Marino at the doorstep. Now tied up was Peters. Penalty coming up now to Amarillo. Shoved all the way down. This will go down for icing, but we're going to get the call. It's going to go against Amarillo. I believe it might be a hooking or a slash. The door should be opening up for Amarillo. It's a hooking. Time of the penalty coming up at 11:22 of the first period. It's going to go against Paul Schmidt, and the Mudbugs right back on the power play. Well, wait a minute here. I thought the faceoff should be deep in the Mudbug zone, but if there is an icing, I guess that gets negated. Faceoff one there by Amarillo. It's a good job by them, and Ripke's going to take it all the way down, kill off some seconds, and just send it all the way down. Oh, wow. Now thrown to the far half wall. Dorfman back over to Fetchko. Fetchko from the right point. Now worked around now to the far half wall. Mudbugs trying to settle it down through the slot. Quick shot, save made. Rebound chance. That was a shot there by Weber. Now Bunning from the far corner will set it up. Played back up top to Dorfman. Dorfman now dips into the far circle. He'll dish it on over to Weber. Weber whacked back up top there to Weber. Metcalf. Metcalf to the far half wall there to Dorfman. Played up ahead. Metcalf through the slot. Now to the near circle there to Fetchko. Played back up top, and Metcalf couldn't hold it and settle it down, and now the puck goes all the way back down the length of the ice. 7:45 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Still 1 minute left on Schmidt's hooking infraction. Second power play of the game for Shreveport, but the Mudbugs come in offsides, and Hedden had the guilty look all over his face. Big shout out to the Brazils tuned in tonight. Glad to have them with us. Ms. Kate, Coach Joel, Michael, Thomas, and of course, Brazil's lovely girlfriend and her family tuned in tonight as well. Miss Emily, and of course, Coach Mike, Miss Laura, all with us. Got a viewing party all wrapped up there in the lovely confines of Granville, Michigan. Gockler has it up the middle of the ice to try to settle things down to 45 seconds left on the man advantage. Gato to the left point, played to Hedden. Hedden drops it down to Gato. Gato waits. Gato fires it toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Quick shot there through the rebound. There was McCormick. What a stop. Made there by Shandquist as he was down and out. Played back up top to Hedden. Hedden now through the ice. Quick shot there through the slot. Threw it toward the net. There was Chirino. Couldn't get much on it. Now thrown in front is Gockler. Played back up. Hedden, a one-timer. Blocked in front. And the puck now is dumped down the length of the ice. Down to 15 seconds left on this power play. Maybe one last rush if they hurry for Hedden. Hedden has it. Shoved back over to Kiefer. Kiefer now gains the blue line. They come in onside. Penalty coming up to an end. The Mudbugs are 1 for 2. Out of the box now is Schmid. Now to the far corner. Thrown through the slot behind Sedlacek. 5-on-5 hockey. Sedlacek now. Thrown up ahead. Kiefer was trying to get onside. Kiefer stayed. Oh, he thought he stayed onside, but the Mudbugs are offsides as Sedlacek couldn't hold his skate in. It is a 2-1 Mudbugs lead thanks to goals from Weber, and I thought it was on stop, but they're going to give it to Chirino, and I don't mind that at all. It's Chirino's fourth. That has the Mudbugs out in front, 2-1. Mudbugs not used to leads in the first period, at home at least. They haven't had one of those this year. Face-off one there by Amarillo. To the far side there to Dombrowski. Dinged off the stick through the slot from Sedlak. It goes now, played up top to the left point. Quick shot there by Deneen. It had a redirection on its way through. It went above the head of Hudson. Now to the far corner, played there by Brazil, the captain behind the cage of Hudson. He's got the puck, and the Granville, Michigan native up ahead there to Weber. Weber now goes up across center. Now he'll work it in to the Bulls zone out of the far near corner. There is Procopio, intercepted there by Dombrowski. Now played off the far side, glove down there by Brazil. He's able to hold the zone. Now played back into the neutral zone. It does. Played back to Heidi. Heidi there to Procopio. Procopio will just power it into the Bulls zone and go chase after it. Playing in front of his dad, Mr. Procopio, and Mr. Procopio's fiance who made the trip. That puck pops into the Mudbugs bench. Look out, Coach Soupy. Tried to glove that barehanded was Coach Soupy. Might not have the hands he once did, but he was going to test that theory. I don't think he caught it, but puck will stay in deep into the Amarillo zone to the right of Sandquist. Face off. We'll do it again. Face off battle at Amarillo. Onstadt wins it. Now along the end boards, Bunning has it. Along to that far corner, intercepted. And the puck now just skitters back into the Mudbug zone. Blowing a tire a bit there was Peters. He'll throw to the far corner there. Over to Sherino. Sherino's got the goal for now. It's the difference so far. Played up ahead there to Onstadt. Onstadt off the back skate of Sherino. Mudbugs a little trouble as Sherino got drubbed up pretty good there by Martino. Puck now just rammed back in to the Mudbug zone. Hard hitting going on now as Carroll got ripped. Now a one-time blast from the far circle gets blocked. Now to the near corner it goes. Carroll gets roughed up pretty good there by Peters along the back. Now Scott works into the far corner. Behind the cage now, Peters will intercept. Missed the stick of Kiefer. Yapchen able to hold the zone. Now to the near corner it goes. Stapleton will rim it around to the far half wall. Down to 4:15 remaining in the opening frame. It is a 2-1 Shreveport lead. Rimmed around, not out. Yapchen a shot blocked there by Onstadt, and he is feeling it. Now thrown in front through the slot. Quick shot there by Carroll. Lots of sticks in front. Good job there by Kiefer. Played back up top. Ripke now will rattle it back in behind the cage of Hudson. Good zone time here for Amarillo. A lot of tired skaters here for Shreveport. Metcalf now to the far side will work it in, and he'll just chip it all the way down the length of the ice. It could be icing on Shreveport. Waved off. Rocky Russo didn't like that call one bit. Now to the far side. Caromed off the near side boards. Missed the stick of Vazanine. Played there by Gockler. Down to 3.5 remaining in the opening frame. It's all brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Bugs 2, Bulls 1. To the far side. Stick down there by Fetchko. Fetchko now will forward it in to the Amarillo zone looking for Sedlacek stick. Sedlacek from Staten Island, New York. To the far half wall there to Vermont and throws it toward the net. Glove down there by Sandquist, and he will cover it up. Nice pace to this one here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face off now to the right of Sandquist. Shreveport off to a nice start in this first period. And it was the message all day today. It was to get off to a good start. This time Coach Soupy meant it. Now to the point, quick shot there through traffic there by Hedden. Kind of gets canceled out there by Amarillo. Now to the far half wall, Hedden will just nip it into the far corner. McCormick, the cheesehead's got it. Played back up top to Hedden. Hedden throws it through the slot off the stick of Fetchko. Now played back to the neutral zone and knifed back in there by Scott. Hedden will settle it down. Now guided up ahead there to Fetchko. Thrown to the middle there to McCormick. McCormick has it. McCormick now will just yank it into the Amarillo zone. Flag down there by Dombrowski. He'll go around now to the far side, 2-on-2. Bulls with a burst of speed. Quick shot there by Venagoni. Hit the crossbar. Oh, you heard that sound, and that was a good sound for the Mudbugs. Now Venagoni worked in deep along the inboards. Behind the cage of Hudson is Dorfman. Now played back there is Gockler. He'll settle it down. Chasing after it there, though, is Black. Getting help there from Heidi. Heidi now works it off the walls to the far half wall. Now to the middle of the ice, Dorfman, the old give and go, missed the stick of Procopio. Procopio going to chase it down. Now played off the near side board. Should be icing on Amarillo. Too slow, though. Picked up there by Heidi. Heidi along his own end boards to the far side there to Weber. Weber, who scored his fourth. That tied the game in the early stages of the first. Now worked back in. Brazil getting some work in now along the end boards. Heidi there to help him out. Black in there to battle as they're trying to dig that puck out of a ditch. Now Stapleton thrown in front, blocked off there by Brazil, played up ahead there to Steele. Steele wants to run with it up there to Procopio, and Procopio will steer it back into the Amarillo zone. Down to $1:15 remaining in the opening frame. I'm Chet Yoder, so glad to have you with us here for a Louisiana Saturday night of hockey. Now kind of awkwardly guided in there by Coughlin. He shoves it forward, but Peters is there. Now to Metcalf. Metcalf off the stick there of Sherino, touches it over to Onstad. Onstad, a backhand shot. Stick save made there by Sandquist, and he will cover it up. Down to 56 seconds left here in the first period. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, sports, wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Hope everybody's having a safe and happy holidays. Christmas right around the corner. Hope the Christmas lists are done, and I hope Santa has delivered all those babies, well, has those babies ready to deliver on the eve of Christmas, of course. Now along the near corner, taken there by Onstadt through the slot. It gets blocked. Now thrown in front. Oh, missed the stick of Bunning. Now Onstadt loses his footing. Now off the near side boards, played up ahead there to Vazini. Little time here, 28 seconds left. Amarillo thrown to Deneen. Deneen now dropped back there to Coughlin. Back to Deneen. They work a little cycle there to Vazini. He'll rim it into the near corner. Schmid now through high slot. Quick shot save made. Oh, boy, that was an alert save made there by Hudson as it hit off the stick of Coughlin in front. One last chance for the Mudbugs if they want it. 10 seconds. Bunning now throws it from center ice. Glove down there by Sandquist. He'll drop it back down. Now to the near half wall. Shoved back out to center there by Deneen, and that'll run the first period to an end. A good first period for the Mudbugs. Better than they have seen the last 3 home games. Goals from Weber and Sherino have the Mudbugs out in front 2-1. Stick around for the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Mudbugs defenseman Chris Hedden after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. Mudbugs here at home against the Bulls. We're joined by Mudbugs blue liner Chris Hedden and Headsy. First of all, thanks for the time. I do appreciate you joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And, you know, one thing I have to talk about is congratulations on the commitment to Air Force. Talk about the process and how long that process took.
It actually started here last year when I played in Lone Star Thanksgiving week. And I started talking to them then when they saw me play, and we've just been talking ever since. And I've always wanted to go there. You know, they got a really good hockey program, which they've been to the NCAA championship 7 out of the last 11 years. And even if, like, pro were not to work in any league, great education all around.
Talk about the process of when you are an Air Force player. Do you have to enlist? A lot of people always ask me that. Do you enlist yourself into the Air Force?
So it kind of works. So you go in for your first 2 years, and then after then you can either stay or you can transfer. If you stay, then you're locked in for your next 2 years, and then you have to serve 6 years in the Air Force, whether it's active duty or reserves or whatever you're doing. You just have to be involved with the Air Force for 6 years after.
What was the conversation like with your parents, your girlfriend, and everybody that you were going to go down to the Air Force?
They were all excited. You know, they were really happy for me. Obviously, a D1 commitment is huge, and everybody was excited.
Was there any other schools that you were considering, or was it Air Force that you were kind of committed to?
I was considering West Point a little bit, but Air Force was the main focus at the time.
Did you grow up wanting to be part of the Air Force, like in that military-like background?
Not necessarily. My dad was in the Army, so I do have a military background. And then Air Force came calling, and I was just really interested, and that's where I wanted to go.
You know, we saw you last year, and what I liked about you is you had that flash, you had that jump, and I thought it was nice to see you for that short stint and to see what you can bring into this year. What did you like about Shreveport, and what did you get most out of it last year in the brief amount of games that you played that you really applied to this year and the success that you're having?
The coaching staff, definitely. I love the coaches here. They've been great from the beginning, and they know a lot. They got a lot of knowledge, and atmosphere is better than any other place in the NL by far.
How did you get into hockey? Do you have a family background that plays hockey?
My dad played hockey his whole life, and he played college, and that's kind of how it all started.
Talking to Chris Hedden here in the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Talk about the OT game winner last Friday. 3-on-3, I would like to say it's chaotic. And just talk about the play, and did you know what you wanted to do there?
It's definitely chaotic. It's a lot of ice with a very few amount of players on the ice. It's really tiring. I actually lost the puck in the corner, and then our goalie made an unbelievable save, and then their player fumbled the puck, and Gator was able to get it out, and I just had to win the race, and I knew I was going short side high the whole time.
Have you been around a group like this? Because a lot of people are talking about the group of guys that we have on this year's team is one of the best that they've ever been around.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't had a group like this. It's one of the best atmospheres I've probably been in with player-wise.
You started off the year in Omaha. Was it a tough pill to swallow when it didn't work out there?
Yeah, it didn't work out there, and then, it was kind of a setback, but it was more of a mental thing than actually physically setback. And then I went to Tri-City and then came down here, and I've loved it ever since.
We're talking to Chris Hedden, and before I let you go, I got a couple of more questions. Are you going home for Christmas, and what's on the top of the Christmas list?
Yes, I am going home for Christmas, and the top of the Christmas list, probably a new computer.
Like a laptop?
Yeah, a laptop.
Okay. Do you got like an old one right now?
Yes, I do.
Were you a fan of the Grinch jerseys?
Yeah, I loved them. They were sweet. I always like how we do specialty jerseys.
That's Hedsy, Chris Hedden of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. Welcome back into the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, one of our proud corporate partners, really for the last 3 years, and we appreciate your support so much. DeFata and Associates LLC, the man behind that is Jerry DeFata. And Mr. Jerry, first of all, thank you for coming on, and we appreciate your corporate partnership, especially during times like this.
Thanks, Chad. This has been a tough year, and I'm proud to be able to continue my sponsorship.
Talk about what's been going on with your business and obviously COVID and the effects of that.
So COVID, for especially in the beginning, caused a lot of slowdown and problems for the business. But I took the time to try to, take advantage of it. We upgraded some of our bug sweep equipment, some of our what's called TSCM, technical surveillance countermeasures. Invested in some new equipment and the training required to do it. So we tried to be productive. Things are starting to pick back up, which is good. Business is tough all over for a lot of small businesses.
And talk about the new training and equipment upgrades during this COVID lockdown.
So, with bug sweeping, one of the biggest problems is staying up to date with the new technology, the threats that are out there. So, did a lot of research on new technologies, found some new equipment that, like I said, we invested in. I've been doing extensive training, learning more about aspects of it that I wasn't aware of. So that's been good. It helps us provide a much better product for our clients, and they end up benefiting from our investment and our downtime.
One of the big things is hidden cameras. We've talked about it in restrooms causing legal problems for some of the business owners. What can we say more about these hidden cameras, and what do people need to watch out for?
So the biggest thing is for people to just be aware. There's cases all over the country, here included, where perverts, voyeurs, whatever you want to call them, are hiding cameras in public restrooms, locker rooms, school locker rooms, places like that, and videoing people when they think they're in privacy, changing clothes, going to the restroom. And in a lot of cases, we're finding that they sell this stuff on the internet. So that's one area that we really concentrated on. There's certain equipment that makes finding these things easier. And we also have developed some training that we can offer to business owners and their employees, because down the road, just like with slip and falls or anything else, if you're able to show that you've done all you can to prevent this problem, if somebody files, if your customer, for example, finds the camera, they file a lawsuit against you and the person, and then you're in a legal battle, and one thing you're going to be asked is, what did you do to prevent it?
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta here from the DeFatta and Associates LLC, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. You talk about spying on small businesses, little things between employees. You work in that private investigation field. What are some of the things that people need to see?
So, people often think of espionage or spying as being something that, countries do to each other, and they don't think about it on a small business level. But we've seen cases where an employee just wants to get dirt on their boss or get something that they can try to bribe or influence their boss with, whether it be, the boss's private life, or, business is starting to slow down and they're afraid that, something's going to close. So they're putting these listening devices and recorders in conference rooms so they can try to get a heads up on who's going to get terminated or who's going to be laid off or how much their coworkers make, so they can then make an argument that they're not being paid. So there's a lot of, I guess, from a national security standpoint, they're not that important. But, we're not talking about China or Russia spying on the business. We're talking about competitors, coworkers, employees, perverts, whatever. There's a lot of different reasons for somebody to want to spy, even on a small business.
Have you noticed an increase in these instances with COVID? How has that affected your business? Have you seen numbers go down? Have you seen traffic go up? Any kind of direct impact because of COVID?
So from a COVID point of view, access to, the public has been limited at a lot of businesses. So that actually works to the business advantage. They're not allowing people into their dressing rooms, restroom, fitting rooms like they once were. But now that things are starting to open back up, it's going to be a problem. Now, the one thing that COVID has impacted is work from home. People working from home, taking sensitive equipment, taking sensitive material, work product home. I advise small business owners to have us go and do a security check of their homes to make sure they have the proper settings on their network, things like that, to ensure that all of their confidential business material, that their customer list, things like that, are not being accessed off property. So it's kind of twofold. There's an advantage in that there's less access, but there's also a disadvantage to stuff being out in public that maybe wouldn't have been out under normal conditions.
One thing I noticed about you is your travel schedule and your work schedule always crazy. Has it still been that kind of crazy schedule since COVID has hit us?
So for about, I'd say the first, from March. I was traveling in March when things really locked down. And actually had been in New Orleans the weekend that it was discovered, that Monday in New Orleans. So we were all scared to death. We'd had a big event there. But, so for about 3 months it slowed down, but say the last 3 months, things have really ramped back up. People are starting to try to catch up from all the downtime. So, I'm fortunate in that business is good. Not everybody's in that position.
What is the easiest way for people to get in contact with you? I always talk about it in our second period, of course, during our broadcast, but I want to hear it from you.
So, obviously, the best way, you can just call me direct. My cell number, 318-426-0199. Or go to our company website, defatapi.com, or we have another site that's geared strictly towards the bug sweep, the equipment, and it answers a lot of questions people have, and that's LouisianaTSCM.com. So, again, TSCM is the technical name for what we do. Most people just refer to it as bug sweeps, and we're the only company that specializes in that here in this region.
That's Jerry DeFata from DeFata & Associates, LLC. Thank you again for being a corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. This is a great season so far for the Bugs on the ice, but it's most importantly what we do off the ice that makes it all work and really builds this community together. So once again, thank you for your partnership.
Thank you, Chet. We enjoy being at the games, and we look forward to a great season.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. A better first period for the Mudbugs as they are now on top of Amarillo 2-1 after 1 as we're now ready to go into the DeFata and Associates LLC second period. And I want to wish a speedy and healthy recovery for one of our beloved billet moms who could not make it out tonight, and we love her to absolute pieces. Miss Tanya Reeves tuned in tonight, and we're so glad to have her with us. And, you know, there's billet moms, and then there's Miss Tanya Reeves. She is one of our best. Just ask Sean Bunning and Trenton Heidi. And we hope that she has a speedy recovery from the sickness she's dealing with. We're going to see her back out here behind the cage. That's where she sits along with the Mitchells, Miss Karen Mitchell, and that lovely billet family. Face-off one there by Amarillo. They'll ram it off the far side, glass in deep into the Mudbug zone. Vermata now spins it around to the far corner. Quick shot, glove save. Made there by Hudson on a shot from the far half wall. There by Ripke. This second period, brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Gockler gives it to McCormick. Now back to Gockler from the far corner of his own. Over to his roommate, Fetchko, couldn't handle it. He got kind of shoved off the play there by Martino. Now a loose puck taken there by Dorfman. Played ahead there to Gockler. Gockler now works the blue line, and he'll just swing it in to the Bull zone. Mudbuck skating from right to left in the middle frame. From the far half point, now played up top to Hedden from the near circle. Quick shot, ricocheted. Oh, had a pinball effect, and now taken there by Sedlak. He'll advance it up ahead, and the puck now just wristed in there by Scott into the Mudbug zone. 1 minute gone by here in the second period. Play is just lambasted back into the Bull zone. It's a 2-1 Bugs lead. Played off to the far side, and Aaron passed there by Ripke. Stolen away there by Weber. Worked in deep along the end boards. Mudbugs trying to make something of this. Now taken away to the near half wall is Venagoni. He'll throw it to the middle of the slot, and Amarillo comes in offsides. We want to let everybody know that Inside the Bugs podcast is available at patreon.com/InsideTheBugs. Hosted by Mudbugs coaches, Coach Rich and Coach Soupy. Get the inside scoop on everything Mudbugs hockey. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/InsideTheBugs and subscribe. Puck now is just worked back into the Mudbug zone and covered up there by Hudson. Mudbugs' next broadcast will be on New Year's Eve. The Mudbugs will be at Odessa. It'll be a 7:15 puck drop and a 7 o'clock Landers pregame show. Face-off now to the right of Hudson. Battle at one there by Amarillo. Played back to the left point. Danina's ripper, and it gets blocked in front. Now to the far corner it goes. Intercepted. Quick shot there, and a shoulder save made there by Hudson on a shot there by Black. Now the puck shoved back in behind the cage of Hudson. Behind the cage now, Black has it. Black gets kind of dragged a little bit, and now we got a whistle as the net comes off its mooring. I was able to say hi to Mr. Metcalf, who made the trip yet again this weekend. He was here last weekend. I was wondering where the lovely Mrs. was, but she is residing in the very lovely confines of Palos Verdes, California, watching the game tonight. Glad to have Miss Catherine Metcalfs and, of course, Aiden Metcalf's two sisters tuned in tonight. Hope all is well in my home state. I would call it the best state in the land next to Louisiana. And I'm sure I'll get no argument from those fine folks. Face off one there by the Bulls. Played up ahead. Now the right point. Marino a shot. It goes wide. Now to the far side. Yuri Vazanin. Elevator back up top. Quick ripper thrown in front. It got blocked. Canceled out now along the end boards. Big hard hit as Peters absolutely levels Schmid. That's your Sterling Dental Center. Big hit of the game. Now Vazanin to the far corner. Taken away there by Peters. Now to Onstadt. To the near side there to Metcalf. Now played there to Sherino. Sherino now shoves it off the near side boards. Sherino stays with it. Backhander gets deflected into the protective netting. Almost 2.5 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is a 2-1 Mudbugs lead. Face-off battle at one there by Amarillo. And Yapchin's got it. Now played through the neutral zone. Now shoved up ahead there to Ripke, but he comes in offsides. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show following this contest, following all contests. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. We had Nicky's cater our Christmas party the other night, and it was delicious. Had steak fajitas and delicious salsa, good chips, and everything else. Worked in now to the Mudbug zone. Heidi spun up ahead there to Gato. Gato threw it too far there for Vermanen. Puck now is just leveled back into the near corner. To the left of Hudson now, rimmed around to the far corner. Vermanen over to Kiefer. Kiefer will drop it back to his blue line. That's Brazil. Brazil thrown up ahead there to Kiefer. Kiefer couldn't handle it. Now blocked off there by Yapchin. Now along the end boards behind Sandquist. Mudbugs trying to dip in. There's McCormick sneaking in around that far boards and now taken away. Loose puck now thrown up ahead. Missed the stick of Rapalajay. And heading up ahead there to Dorfman. They stay on side from the near circle. Dorfman throws it toward the net. Pad stop made there by Sandquist. Now McCormick in on the end boards. Missed the stick of Dorfman. Now played up ahead. Here's Amarillo. They work it now left to right. 3-on-2 rather. They came in with a burst of speed there. Was Ripke. Now loose puck taken away there by Dorfman. Dorfman works it in now. Out to center rather. Now along the near half boards. Battle puck ends heading now over to Gockler. And Gockler will just send it back into the Bulls zone. And he takes a hard hit. 4 minutes gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It's a 2-1 Bugs lead. The difference in the game belongs to Jacob Onstadt. They finally made the change and gave him his third officially. Now a little space. Fetchko through the bumper slot. Quick shot blocked there by Dombrowski. Now Amarillo will just angle it off the near side boards and in deep into the Bug zone. Off the stick there to Steele. Steele now over to Fetchko. He'll nudge it back out to center. Loose puck now taken there by Vlasic. He's getting hassled with there by Steele. Now Steele over to Weber. Quick shot through the goal mouth. Nobody was there. Now head in looking for a shot. He gets it stolen away. Black now with a burst of speed. Here comes Martino. Cross ice pass. Quick shot. Oh, he shot it wide. That was Sedlak who had all kinds of space. Mudbugs dodge a bullet. Amarillo holds the zone though. Along the end boards. Played back up top. Settled down there by Vlasic. Thrown down low now, taken there by Martino from the far half wall. He'll work it in deep there to Venagoni. Venagoni now gets shoved off the puck. Metcalf is in there, tied up there with Hedin, trying to work it off the walls there. Venagoni chiseling, cross-check to the back there of Hedin. Coach Supi wants a call, and now still working it off. Boy, bunch of pigeons fighting over a piece of bread there. Now to the far corner, worked out a free. Metcalf's got it to the near side there to Steele. Steele playing back out to center. And now Amarillo has it, and they'll just pop it back into the Mudbug zone. 14:20 remaining here in the second period. It's a 2-1 Shreveport lead as the puck is laser beamed all the way down the length of the ice. And this one will go down for icing. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. The winner of the LED for Life or LED Light the Lamp contest is Mr. Kevin Delaney Hayes as the LED winner. Good job predicting Matt Weber. That was a nice tip in front on the power play. No penalties against Mudbugs hockey so far. Actually, there was one. Check that. Now thrown in front, blocked. Now worked back in to the Amarillo zone. Oh, check that. There has not been a penalty against Mudbugs hockey. Well, I don't know what I was thinking there. Puck now worked back into the Mudbug zone. Metcalf slows it down. On over for Peters. Peters off the stick of Sherino. Sherino now gets it intercepted, and Yapchin just shoves it back in. Now the Mudbugs come back ahead. Here's Bunning to Sherino. Sherino drop back to Bunning from the near circle. He'll just work it in deep. They'll work a little cycle. They had help there to Onstad. It got blocked off and canceled out there by Yapchin. Now along the left point there is Onstad trying to hold the zone. Puck played and skittered back into the Mudbug zone. Heidi to the far side there to Brazil. Brazil has it, the captain now along the near side, and he'll just spear it back into the Bull zone. Now to the near corner it goes, 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Thrown back in front, Mudbugs intercept, that's Vermanen. Vermanen throws it toward the net, glove save made. Rebound covered up there by Sandquist. As we are almost 7 minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors second period. It is Shreveport 2, Amarillo 1. Face off now in the left wing circle. Vermanen to take it. Face off one there by Amarillo. Kissed off the near side window under the stick of Brazil. Here comes Sedlak, a shot. Blocker save made there by Hudson. It ricochets to the left point. Mud Kiefer now able to scale it back into the Bull zone. Now touched in there by Sedlak. Now Gato's going to grab it. Gato twists and turns. Spins it up ahead there to Kiefer. Boy, Coach Rich wanted an interference on Gato. That was a close one, or Gato getting interfered with. Now a quick shot there, blocked there on a shot there by Brazil from the left point. Played on the near half. Oh, Brazil took a lick there by Deneen, but he stayed on his feet. As the puck now just barreled back into the Mudbug zone. On over to Hedden. Hedden now works up the ice left to right. To the near side there to Vermanen. Vermanen now will just skip it back in to the Bulls zone. Now wagon wheeled around the far side, kept in there by Sherino, thrown in front, and a shot redirected right, and now thrown in front again. Trying to tip it home there was Dorfman, just missed his stick. Now thrown up ahead all the way down. No icing as Venagoni going to be the first to touch it. He gets chopped down there by Hedden. Now to the near side there, the cheesehead, that's McCormick. He'll spin it around, and the Verona, Wisconsin native goes around to the far side. Taken there by Dorfman. Dorfman trying to sling it out. He can't. Now it goes to the near corner. 11:35 remaining here in the second. It's a 2-1 Bugs lead as this puck is cleared all the way down for icing on Shreveport. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. We got a... No, we should not have a break in the action. I got fooled there by Robert J. Ryder. Beloved PA announcer. And I think he got deked himself. Face off from the right wing circle, one there by the Bugs. Gockler rimmed around the far side boards, nudged up ahead there by Sedlacek. And now intercepted. Amarillo's got it through the slot. A tanglement there as now Hedden able to work it off. Now it ricochets back to Hudson, and Hudson wants to cover it up. And we got a break in the action. 11:13 to go here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is the Shreveport Mudbugs 2, the Amarillo Bulls 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. A standing ovation to honor our hometown hero. Finally got the shot totals. They had a little problem on the NAHL.com side. Mudbugs led in shots in that first period, 15-8. Nice crowd on hand. They had a sold-out crowd last night, 1,550, which is the restricted sellout number the Mudbugs have to hit, and we want to hit that number every night. Our next Mudbugs home game this year will be January 8th, as the Mudbugs will take on the Wichita Falls Warriors. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. The Mudbugs will take on the Wichita Falls Warriors, and that's been a team that's kind of been up and down, but gave the Mudbugs a little bit of fits. They split that two-game series back on our opening weekend, first week of November. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Now worked in deep to the near corner, taken there by Metcalf. He'll rip it around the far side board. Slashed out there by Steele, but he can't get it out. Now thrown in front, it ricochet just wide. Now through the slot, gobble up there by Weber. Weber now will rim it off the far side glass. Mudbugs can't scoot it out, and now we got a whistle. Looks like a hand pass on Amarillo, and that'll bring the face-off out of the Mudbug zone. Face off now on the far blue line of the Mudbugs. It's going to be Onstadt to take the face off. And now face off one there by Amarillo. Turnaround shot there by Black. It got blocked. Now Metcalf along the end board, centering feed. Taken up, turnaround shot there by Venagoni, and a pad stop made there by Hudson. Now Sherino will just stash it back into the Bulls zone. Bunning taking a hard hit, but he is the first to touch it along that near corner as they try to dig it out of the walls rather. Now to the far side there to Carroll of the Bugs. Worked back out to center. Kind of pinballs around. Mudbugs have it back in their own zone, and they control it. Now Metcalf off the heel of Onstadt. It goes forward into the Bulls zone. Now off the far side glass back into the Shreveport zone. The Sarnia, Ontario native Peters on over to Metcalf. Midway marker of this contest. 2-1 lead for the Mudbugs. Vermaelen now will vip it into the Bulls zone. Now taken back out to center. Here's Rapplejay. 2-on-2. Rapplejay rose run up there. Save made. Hudson thought it went behind him. And now rebound chance taken there by Brazil. And Brazil able to bang it off the far side boards and down into the Bulls zone. That was a tricky shot there by Rapplejay from the near circle. It handcuffed Peters. Now back out to center. The Mudbugs come in off sides. Big shout out to the Gato family. Tuned in tonight from Jacksonville, Florida. Glad to have them tuned in from down south. Face off now from the far blue line of the Mudbugs. Spun around, won there by Dorfman. Heidi in front of the Bulls bench. As the face-off was won there by the Mudbugs, but now just knifed back into the Mudbug zone. Now Heidi behind the cage of Hudson. Off the far side boards. Thrown to the middle of the ice. McCormick touches it up. Now the puck is kind of lofted back into the Mudbug zone. Heidi's got it. Heidi along the near side. kind of tied up a bit, pokes it along there to McCormick. He'll take it back behind his own cage, drop it off there for McCormick, on over to Heidi. Heidi back to McCormick. Mudbugs a little trouble getting the puck out of their own zone. Now they'll flip it up ahead there to Dorfman, and Dorfman will just knock it back into the Amarillo zone. Now to the near side there to Coughlin. Coughlin has it. He'll skate up the ice as he'll just kind of slip it in to the Mudbug zone. Weber whacks it around the far side boards. 8:25 remaining in the second. Not much going on in this period. 2-1 lead for Shreveport. Now worked up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko had 2 goals last night, has it, and he will just lace it back in to the Amarillo zone. Kind of like keep away right now. Off the near side over to Coughlin. Coughlin now with a little open ice over to Schmid, and Schmid will just shackle that puck back into the Mudbug zone. Hudson slops it for Hedden to grab. Now taken away. A steal there by Ripke. Quick shot there by Ripke goes wide. And now turnaround, Black from the bumper slot. A shot there by Venagoni, and alert left pad stop made there by Hudson. Now puck dug up on the walls there to the left of Hudson. Mudbugs trying to dig it out. Procopio over to Gockler. Gockler has it to the far side. Now rimmed around to the near side. That's Hedden off the near side boards. Played back out to center. Here's a chance for Steele. Steele has it from the near half wall. Waits. Steele now works it toward the net. He'll throw it back up top. And nobody was there. And intercepted there by Venagoni. That was a chance. Now thrown up ahead. Headman feed to Martino, the captain for Amarillo. Peckered away there by Procopio. Oh no, trouble in front. Quick shot. Point blank save. Made there by Hudson at the doorstep as Venagoni was trying to ram it in. A little bit of an awkward bounce in front of Hudson. And Amarillo had a gift in front of him, and Hudson denies him at the doorstep. Like I said, Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by LED for Life, all your destination for any automotive, residential, and commercial lighting needs. Go to ledforlifellc.com. One of my good friends just had a wedding outside of the Benton Lake House, and he lit it up with LED for Life lights on his gazebo. Quick shot there, stick save made there by Hudson from the near corner there by Carroll, and now pushing and shoving behind Hudson's cage. 6:45 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is a 2-1 Shreveport lead. It's been that way since the midway point of the first. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Hudson. Face off. Nice win there by Vermaelen. Now along the end boards behind Hudson. Battle going on. Heading up ahead there to Brazil. Brazil trying to work it out. He'll take a U-turn back behind his own cage. To the near side there to Gato. Gato skates up the ice to the far side there to Kiefer. Kiefer gets around the D. Quick shot, and he gets the glass. Boy, Kiefer with that cannon-like speed worked back into the far corner. Kiefer's got it. He gets hauled down. That's going to be a penalty. Hudson will come off for the extra attacker. Quick shot canceled out there by Ripke, and the Mudbugs will go on their third man advantage of the evening. Good draw there by Kiefer with the work from the far corner to draw that penalty. It's going to be a trip on Deneen, and the Mudbugs go on the man advantage for the third time this evening. It's brought to you by AEP Swepco, who's been a proud corporate partner for a long time now. So glad to have you with us. Face off now in the right wing circle. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Corralled there by Metcalf at the point. Thrown to Bunning, now to the far half wall there to Hedden. Over to Metcalf. Metcalf through the slot. Bunning, a backhand shot, save made. Rebound chance. Weber was at the doorstep. Couldn't poke it home. And no, Bunning mishandles it, and the puck now is blocked and ricocheted back the other way. Here comes Venagoni. And Venagoni had a chance now. He'll just seal it up along the walls. Oh, boy, he took a hard elbow. Venagoni roughed up, I believe that was Metcalf. And now played up ahead to the far half wall. That's Weber. Now thrown to the point there to Fetchko. Now to Metcalf at the top of the point to Dorfman through the slot. Mishandled there by Bunning. And Amarillo clears. That's a good job there by Venagoni to carom it off the near side boards and all the way down. Down to a $1:07 left on Deneen's tripping infraction. Mudbugs 1 for 2 on the man advantage. They scored on their first opportunity. Gato wants the hold up over to Gockler. Mudbugs wasting precious seconds there as Gockler now works it up the ice. He'll drop it back there to Hedden. Hedden over to Gato. Gato enters the zone cleanly. Gato now at the right point. He fans on the passing attempt, works it in deep there to Sherino, back to Gato from the far half wall. Played back up top to Hedden. Hedden now to Gockler from the near half wall. Thrown through the slot, a bad pass, missed Sherino's stick, and the puck is just dished all the way down the length of the ice. We're down to 30 seconds left on Deneen's tripping call. Mudbugs a little lethargic here as Hedden's got it now. Worked up the ice from right to left. Drop back to Gato. Gato now to Gockler. He'll work it in deep. He'll bring it in now. Along the end boards, 10 seconds left now on the man advantage. On over to McCormick. He gets taken down, and now a 2-on-2. Here comes Amarillo. Worked in deep there is Rapplejay. Penalty is over. Mudbugs 1 for 3 on the man advantage. Boy, that power play had no sweetness whatsoever. That was all salty, and that's going to leave Coach Soupy in a very salty mood right now. As Gockler is going to take a U-turn back as the Mudbugs got to get regrouped. Down to 3:50 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Shreveport 2, Amarillo 1. Vermont now will just rifle that puck back into the Bulls zone. Now to the far half wall. Vazanine's got it. Vazanine will slug it up ahead along to the middle ice. Over to Schmid. Now to Coughlin. Coughlin from the slot. Blocked there by Brazil. And that's a game saver by Brazil. Now Sedlacek back the other way. We'll slip it in, and now Brazil's starting to feel it. He was limping back to the bench. We'll give you an update as soon as we can as Amy Baker now on to the task of the captain, Brazil. Oh, he is starting to feel it, and he is grimacing in pain, and that is not a good sight. Coughlin now thrown toward the net. It goes wide, wraparound chance. He fanned on it as he lost possession. Now Vazanine to the far corner. Elevator back up top. Quick shot goes wide on a shot there by Deneen, and we got a whistle. I believe the net's off its mooring. Amy Baker still tending to David Brazil, who was grimacing in pain after that blocked shot. And he is trying to walk it off toward the bench. He appears to be okay. He's trying to shake it off right now. he's one tough nugget. That's why he's the captain. Kind of gave a big roar, and I think that roar was to maybe clear off some pain in that leg. Yapchin a blast! Save made there by Hudson as it rattled off his cage, and he covers up on the rebound. Off the initial faceoff win there by Amarillo. Down to 2:52 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll talk to Mudbugs athletic trainer Miss Amy Baker. Face off now in the right wing circle. And the face-off is going to be dropped at any minute now. Martino getting a lecture. Martino battles for it. Yeah, stick tied up a bit. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Good job there by Metcalf. Peters now will just pelt it on over to Metcalf. Metcalf behind the cage to the near side. Weber now scooted up ahead there to Procopio. Mudbugs can't get the puck out. Quick shot there from the left point there by Yopchin is paddled aside and stopped there by Hudson, and he'll cover it up for another face-off. .234 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Another good crowd on hand tonight as the Mudbugs will be done with the homestand. They're 2-0-1 on this homestand so far. Their next broadcast, New Year's Eve. The Mudbugs will be at Odessa for the first of 3 straight games to ring in the 2020-2021 year. It's so hard to say, 2021 year. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. Now we got a pile up along the near corner. Now Gockler's got it. He'll scoot it up ahead there to Fetchko. Kind of gets handcuffed up ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman now trying to work it up ahead past the stick. Dorfman steals. Dorfman has it thrown toward the net, and he gets taken down. That's going to be a penalty on Amarillo. Well, Dorfman's good forecheck able to draw another penalty and give the Mudbugs another power play. Ripke in the box. Mudbugs 1 for 3 on the man advantage as they have a 2-1 lead, and they're clinging to a 2-1 lead. Elsewhere in the South, New Mexico and Wichita Falls scoreless late in the second. Lone Star has a 2-1 lead over Odessa with 7:20 to go in the second in that contest. Odessa going for the 3-game sweep over Lone Star. Back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf to the near half wall there to Dorfman. Dorfman throws it toward the net. Blocked off there. Good stick there by Vlasic. Now a tie-up along the end boards. Hooking the call on Ripke. Now taken out there by Amarillo, and they will sky the puck down the length of the ice. Good job there by Rapala. 30 seconds chewed up there, as the Mudbugs now have 90 left on this power play. Their 4th of the night. Played up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko has it from the far half wall. Played out up top. Metcalf throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Now Dorfman behind the cage. Back to the far half wall there to Fetchko. Back up top now to Metcalf. Metcalf waits. Now to the near circle he goes to the Dorfman. Dorfman sends it through the slot. Intercepted. Bunning has it thrown toward the net. There was a stick that deflected it wide. And off the near side boards, it goes all the way down. Oh boy, Venegoni had a chance to steal that puck. Couldn't handle it. Dorfman up across there to Gato. Thrown toward the net. Shoved aside there by Sandquist. And Bunning able to hold the zone. Oh, and he came in offsides. A late call there. With now 53 seconds left in regulation, 45 seconds remaining on Ripke's hooking infraction. Be sure to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all at Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. For all the latest and hottest up-to-date information, our Director of Social Media and Marketing, Ms. Terry Johnson, does an outstanding job. Now play to the left point. Stolen away. Here's a chance. 2-on-2. Black comes in. Now thrown in front. And taken away there by Hedden. Hedden's got it. Hedden now down to 20 seconds left on this power play. 28 left in regulation. Now Gockler thrown in front. And gobbled up there by Black. Now intercepted there by Gato. McCormick trying to grab it. Marino can't steal. Now to Gockler. Gockler's got it. Penalty coming up to an end. Sherino has it now to McCormick. Now to Hedden. Hedden out of the far half wall to Gato. Gato dropped there to Sherino. 5-on-5. Here's a chance. Sherino. Quick shot. Save made. Now thrown back up top as the buzzer sounds by McCormick. Well, the Mudbugs had a 2-1 lead after 1. They'll take a 2-1 lead after 2 as we will head in to the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is how we Sonic. We'll talk to Mudbugs athletic trainer, Miss Amy Baker, after these messages. It is the Bugs 2 and the Bulls 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic. Special treat for us, Mudbugs athletic trainer Amy Baker joining us on the program. First of all, Bakes, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh, not a problem. Anytime.
So talk about your background. What did you do before this, or where were you before, and how did you land the Mudbugs gig?
So I'm from Indianapolis, born and raised there. Worked at a high school there. Was there for 8 years. Made a connection with the athletic trainer with the current Fuel athletic trainer. It's a hockey team up in Indy, and he actually worked here with Coach Soupy. He gave me the contact info. I reached out, and here I am. Did you know anything about Shreveport and what you were getting yourself into? Not so much the city itself. So, I knew of the Bossier Shreveport Mudbugs from back in the CHL days because growing up a hockey fan in Indy, we were in that league. So the Indianapolis Ice would face the Bossier Shreveport Mudbugs. So that was the extent of my knowledge. But outside of that, no, nothing. So have you worked with any hockey athletes? You said you worked for a high school. Any kind of hockey experience prior to joining the Mudbugs? Not at the high school I worked at, but I picked up extra shifts here and there for a PT clinic I worked for as well. And I worked a couple club hockey, I guess is what you would say. But I have a lot of sport experience, like hockey, lacrosse, rugby, football, wrestling, soccer, basketball. I've pretty much done, I feel like, almost any sport. But this is my first hockey inclusive, I guess, experience, so to speak. So, it's interesting because the Mudbugs had 60 guys at camp, and that didn't even slow you down because you've worked with 300 athletes come your high school tenure. Oh, for sure. Our football team alone, up back where I was at, varsity would be 220 kids just for varsity JV. Add in freshmen, that's another 90. So $60 hockey players during summer camp was a breeze. How would you describe your experience with this group of guys? It's been fun. They're a good group. I was really nervous coming in. Being a female, the only female here on the staff. Sure. I was like, oh my God, what am I getting into? But it's been fun. They've accepted me. They trust me in what my skill set and what I do, and it's been fun. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides it's fun.
I've asked players about the bus rides, and that's something that they've been used to sometimes in past experiences. For some of them, it's new. How's the bus experiences been for you? Because you're up front with the coaching staff. You got Perry, you got myself. How those bus rides been? Because you were away with us for a month.
Yeah, so the bus rides are new. The last time I traveled with the team was probably my undergrad days when I would travel with volleyball. And that longest trip was a weekend to Michigan. So 4 weeks on the road, new. But it was fun. I mean, like I said, everyone's a good group. Coaching staff, players, can't really ask for anything else than what I walked into in this situation. But it's been fun. Different, but fun, and not too scary.
Is athletic training something you've always wanted to do, and where did you get your undergrad at?
Yes, I have always wanted to do athletic training. I tried to be an athlete. Keyword, tried.
Yeah, sure.
Was injured. I broke an ankle, dislocated a knee cap within I think 6 months of each other, and then Mom said, "You're done with the sports. Find something else to do," and then learned about athletic training and helped out in high school as a student, and then it's been athletic training ever since. And then my undergrad, I went to a D3 institution called Franklin College. It's about 45 minutes south of Indianapolis. They had a good program. They were actually the top program in the state at the time when I went through. I think they're still number one in D3 setting at least, but it was good. Small, very learner environment friendly, if that's a phrase I could use, but conducive to the learner. You really got some hands-on experience and just build your skills there. So,
what's your favorite part of the body to work on?
Well, if I don't have to do any work, that's the best. I get
like
paid.
No news is good news.
Like no news is good news. I'd rather be super prepared and have nothing happen than to be busy the whole day. But I'd say I probably work ankles ankles and knees are probably what I'm most comfortable with. Yeah. Hips and shoulders are a little more complicated. Backs are always hurting, and I feel like no matter what I do, there's always some back pain. But if I can manage it the best that I can, then great. But I said, if I can sit on the bench, watch a game, and have very little work to do, and make the same amount as if I'm busy, I'd rather do the latter.
How's been? You've only had to do this a couple of times that I've seen so far in this young season. Is getting on the ice? Is it? I know there's a panic because I always keep an eye out on Coach Soupy and Rich, and you're right there. So. We've had a few guys go down, and is it walking on ice? Has it been tricky? It didn't look like it was the other night.
It looks scary. I'm always terrified I'm going to fall because the last thing you want to do while you're trying to go out to somebody in front of a crowd is fall. But I actually have spikes in my shoes. I screw in the little spikes on the sole, so that helps. And when the players come by and are like, "Hey, you need help," it's always reassuring. But usually, the fear of me falling goes out the window once I'm actually responding because your training just kind of kicks in. But God forbid I ever fall.
You talk about hockey being your favorite sport. Why is that?
I just grew up watching it. My family's been season ticket holders for the hockey teams in Indy. So, I mean, I think the day after I was born, my family was back at the rink. Or at least my dad and my brother were back at the rink watching games while Mom was taking care of me. But, I mean, my first memories are me at the hockey rink watching games Friday and Saturday night. So
I did have to redeem myself the other night when I wished you a happy birthday about a couple of weeks late. I honestly forgot to wish you a happy birthday the night before. I heard I got some grief from the Bakes family. Did I make up for myself with the mention a couple of weeks later?
You redeemed yourself. It wasn't so much grief from the Baker family. It was more so for me because after the game's over, I go back to go back home or the apartment or the hotel room, and I need to wind down. So I just watched the game, and I heard you give someone else a shout out for their November 29th birthday, and I just had to get in there. So no, but it's good. They appreciate it. They're my mom eats it up. She's very proud of me, and like mothers are, and it's just she loves hearing the accolades, and she loves listening to you on the radio. You've gotten a place in her heart. Won't sugarcoat that one. So
you're going home for the holidays. What are you looking forward to most about Christmas?
To see my cat and my dog. Besides my family, I love my family, but I talk to them.
Also, your brother?
Oh my God, not my brother. No, no, he wants me to fall on the ice and record it and torment me forever and ever and ever. So not my brother, but I'm excited. I'm just excited to go back home, get away, and visit, and like I said, see my cat and my dog. I didn't get to travel with me, but kind of lame. But
What's on the Christmas gift wish list? What's at the top?
Top money. can never have enough money. Not really anything. I mean, if you asked me this 10 years ago, I probably would have had like an exorbitant list, but I don't know, 31. I'm getting up there. What is it, like air fryers and like furniture settings? Is that the stereotype right now, or the?
I remember Cullen DeYoung had the what was it, the electric skillet? I thought that was a smart move on the road.
Yeah, that was very smart on the road. I don't know. Anything that would make cooking easier in the kitchen, maybe.
You're not a good cook.
I'm not a very patient cooker, so my parents don't want me cooking for them. No.
Has your injuries helped you deal with other people's injuries? Has that kind of given you maybe that a little bit more of an inside perspective that you've dealt with some setbacks in your life that you can apply to what you're doing now?
I think so, because I don't think no one really understands the mental part of an injury more than someone who has gone through it. So everyone's different. Every injury is different. And if you can provide empathy and understanding and can listen to the person, I think having those injuries kind of helps, because I have been there, have done that. I have learned from the mistakes that I've made of improper rehab or trying to rush back too soon, that kind of stuff, I guess.
Before I let you go, being an Indy girl, Louisiana fans want to know, have you had Louisiana delicacy, gumbo, jambalaya? Have you kind of dived out to the crawfish or any of that stuff?
I think the most I've had or I've tried is the gumbo, because I think Muskie made some.
Yep. Did you like it?
It was very good, very good. Different from what I'm used to, obviously, being an Indiana person. But I don't know if I will be brave enough to do the crawfish.
Okay.
I don't know. Everyone tells me I have to try it. I probably will try it at one point, but haven't gotten there yet.
What's your ideal meal?
Ideal meal? I don't know. Like chicken and rice. That's usually the quickest, easiest thing I can make at home, which is easy cooking appliances for my Christmas. So
plain and simple, Amy Baker is, yet her job can be very complex. Amy Baker, athletic trainer for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll have more after these messages on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom Sleep Shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think they're ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment. If you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you